Welcome to Tuesdays with Tom. So glad you could join me today. I was watching a show, I think it was on Netflix the other day, about the Minnick Theater, an absolutely fascinating theater where they perform Shakespeare, and it's on a cliff face. I have to show you some pictures. So this is one picture. It's in England. It's off the coast of Cornwall, and that's one view where you can see the theater and the water there. And then this is another view that gives you a sense of how steep it is, how it's carved right into the cliff face. It's absolutely incredible. I thought even I could like Shakespeare if I watched it there, even though I can't understand it. But as I listened to more on this TV special, what was even more remarkable is not so much the theater itself, but the woman who had the vision for it. Her name is Rowena Cade. And she did a lot of the work herself. This was not done by jackhammers and a lot of work, but just a few people. This is what she said: "My gardener, Billy Rawlings, and another Cornishman cut up large boulders by hand, much as the English cut butter. A few slices fell into the sea. Most were handled into position inch by inch with bars on the slippery slope where a careless step would have meant a 90-foot fall into the churning sea. I filled in behind them with earth and small stones." So she did a lot of dragging of sandbags, and there's some carvings and etchings on the stones. She did those by hand with a screwdriver. Absolutely incredible. I can't imagine a more sublime place to watch theater, a more beautiful setting, and to think that so much of this was the work and vision of one person, and how she sustained that vision over the course of decades to see it come to pass. Reminds me of that passage from Galatians: "Let us not be weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up." We know that Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither was the Minnick Theater. But that vision held fast, and as I think about yesterday as our country commemorated Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Day, something he said strikes a chord with this message today. Change does not roll in on the wheels of inevitability, but comes through continuous struggle. What vision do you have, like Rowena Cade, that you are willing to devote decades and decades to see it come to pass? What passion do you have in your heart, like Dr. King had? What calling has God given you? I pray that you have the strength and the passion exemplified by these two amazing people. And if you've been to the Minnick Theater, I'd love to hear about it. Blessings and peace be with you.